Hello, Sagittarius, and welcome. I'm Adriana. I am an evolutionary life coach, and today we are going to go on a journey through the tarot cards to uncover your spiritual message and focus for the week. So, the theme or the energy from the universe, ooh, lovely, the Chariot. So, this is about really celebrating and triumphing, feeling triumphant about who you are, all of the good stuff, all of the things you really love about yourself, and understanding that that love of yourself pushes your momentum forward, pushes you forward on your journey to the next. This card is also a lot about willpower. So if you find yourself in a bit of a sticky situation, just know that you have to kind of hunker down and power through to get there. But I feel like this card for you right now is that it's the love of the self, the appreciation and that true love of self that is really firing your spiritual energy forward this week. Okay, we're going to go to the next card. We have Ace of Pentacles. This is good. So you are very focused on building right now. You're very focused on starting anew. And there's also a sense that you feel something awakening. But this Chariot says to me that you're already on the journey. You may be thinking that you're just starting the journey, but this Chariot is saying, no, you are well on your way. We've already got this going. So this is really about being bold, about getting yourself out there, about really feeling proud and full, not full of yourself, but in a way, kind of full of yourself. That not in the expression, not in our cultural expression, full of yourself as an elegant, arrogant, but full of yourself, meaning that you are self-full, that you are truly embracing all that you are, and that is causing you to feel full. So let's keep going with your message. We've got Three of Pentacles, Three of Swords, and then Two of Cups. Okay. All right. So this, I'm going to put them down for a little bit because there's a funny thing happening here. We have the Three of Swords as a central origin. So everything is kind of coming out of our Three of Swords here. Okay, I want to clarify this Two of Cups, so give me a second here. Okay, Five of Wands. So there is a conflict in your relationship with yourself. And once that is sorted out, you really will see evidence of this Chariot energy pushing you forward. But there's a conflict in your relationship with yourself. Although on one hand, you're able to get some successes and to get some good visibility from people, it's covering up a deeper hurt or a deeper sense of being cut off from who you really are. So Sagittarius, you may put on a brave, bold front and everyone may think, oh, you're so confident, you've got all this going for you. But inside there's a little bit of shakiness. Inside there's a little bit of, what's that word? It starts with a T and it's not tenacious, tentativeness. There's a little bit of tentativeness to really either embrace yourself or put your true self out there. There's just something that's a little bit off in this, because again, we see you conflicted in that relationship with yourself. And okay, let me just ask what are we doing with this Three of Swords here? Okay. If you are feeling that little bit of shakiness from the inside, that's good, because that's indicating that you are ready for some growth in that area. The little seedling is coming up and it just needs some love and some nurturing from you so that it really heals and grows into a much stronger part of you. Whatever that shakiness is still part of you, and it's only feeling shaky because it wants to be acknowledged and it wants to be nurtured and strengthened. So the thing is that on some level, this part of you is actually already complete. It's just that there's a thought about it that it's not quite complete, or it's not quite solid, or I'm not quite confident in it, or I'm not quite confident in me. And that little thought is what's causing the divide here. Okay, so that we come to this Two of Cups. And the Two of Cups is talking about the blend between higher and lower self. It's also talking about masculine and feminine, but it's really in this case talking about your relationship with yourself. Everything in this spread is asking you to heal your relationship with yourself. Anything that's not quite healed, anything that you're feeling a little bit insecure about, even if it's very secret, even if nobody else except for you knows about it, anything that's you're feeling a little insecure about, that's what needs to be looked at and addressed. Okay? We need to leave alone this external validation for a second, because this is only going to get us so far. What we really need is to examine those places that are just a little bit weak, or where the foundation is not as strong, so that you can embrace them and stand on solid ground. Now, I do want to draw one more card for advice for you. Okay. Rebirth. And this puts a big smile on my face. This is card number 20, which is also a 2. So if you look at this, we've got a double 3, and we've essentially got a double 2. So this is saying that once you get to this place of really taking yourself in, even the little parts that are ugly and warty or whatever, are a little bit insecure, and you fully embrace them, then you are able to emerge in a much more strong self. A new phase of your life opens up. And we go back to the beginning of the reading where we had the Chariot pushing you forward. Okay? And we also go back to the beginning of the reading where we had the Ace of Pentacles, that little part of you waking up. This is big time wake up. So it's not just these little steps that you're being asked to do. This is a complete revamping on the inside. So anything that is just not as strong as you know it could be, that's what needs your attention this week on the inside. Because you are really, really poised to move forward, really poised to move through this. And again, if you don't want to go there, you're finding the struggle a little bit hard, this card assures me that you do have the strength, you do have the willpower to make this happen, to make that part of yourself even more watertight, even more airtight, even stronger, so that you emerge this new strong self, complete in your ability to just shoot forward. So questions about that, Sagittarius, let me know. I do love doing these readings, so thank you for sharing your time and energy with me. And I would love it if you consider subscribing to this channel. And the last thing I want to tell you is you're invited to check out my website, trueguidancetarot.com. It is still under construction, but if you're looking for some immediate guidance, or you want a reading or a different sense of perspective, that's available for you now. So I'll look forward to seeing you next time, and have a great week.